Classic Truck Rescue. Got some good news from the county yesterday. I had to halt my ditch digging to put our electric in because there's a really deep bank that comes off of the road up there right next to the hole that you can't see, but that's the road up there in the center of the screen right now. And so I need to put a culvert in there so I can build the ground up, which would also be helpful to have a nice driveway going down the center of the pasture. But they told me that that didn't seem like a problem. So we're gonna continue putting a dedicated electric in here with the hop to, because buying gas for that generator that you might be able to hear in the background is pretty expensive. Oh, there goes Jet. Boy, he looks good. Yeah, Jet likes it out here. Jamie has fun running him. We haven't been able to let him out here in this part of the pasture for a while because I've had this ditch open. So we just fenced off a smaller area over there that leads to a stall and stuff. Yeah, I think he's getting a little wore out. Is that sweat on him? Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's a good old boy, Jet.
He's so golden, he's so pretty.
We got to go get Annabella's medicine.
Okay.
All right. Hey, he looks good though.
He's so funny. You should have seen him. He was like, "Wash my butt." He lifts up his tail.
Like, he was like, "What, honey?"
Wash my butt. He lift up his tail. I'm like,
That's nice.
Arturo, what did you and Gopher bring us?
Well, my buddy Roger, the Hop 2 backhoe engine locked up, and can't really complain because he did a lot of work for us for what we paid for him. But winter's a-coming. The clouds are here and it's been raining, and we got to get our electric in before winter sets in. So my buddy Roger gave me a heck of a deal on renting this excavator, and we got an extra big bucket. It's got a blade on the front of it, and he's gonna let me have it for at least a week, maybe longer. So I'm gonna get everything done that I can while I got it.
Aww, so Ricky gets to play, work play.
Yeah, our old friend Winter's back out here at the Classic Truck Ranch, and you might be able to hear the generator running in the background, but we've just been swamped all summer long trying to get stuff done, and we're making progress, but we got to get off the generator, and every time I try to get the electric in, something goes wrong. But that's how far I've gotten on my ditch so far. And I'm kind of making this video so I can show my brother, who's an electrician, what I'm doing, and he can give me some tips. But it's a really long ditch, and about halfway through it I ran into rock down there, and big rocks. And Hop 2 worked it for a while, but he's going to need a lot of work before he's able to continue. So my buddy Roger, who I featured one of his trucks. He built a custom truck, 57 Chevy. And but anyway, he had this little excavator that he wasn't using, so he rented it to me for a really reasonable rate. And I'm going to use it to try to get this ditch dug, because what I'm running into is the longer it takes, the more it caves in on the sides. But the good thing is I dug it deeper than I needed to, so I'll just get in there with a shovel when I'm ready to lay my conduit in there and get it all smoothed out on the bottom. But this is what I ran into, all this rock, and it's really slow digging through that. But I think I've gotten through most of it. It started turning back into sand down here. Thank you, Roger. Big help renting that to me. But I've got these culverts that I need to put in down here, because the pole that the electric company put the bracket on is right there, which is why my ditch is kind of curved. You may have noticed, because I have to curve around here and go around these trees and get to that post. But the problem is I'm clear down here, and there's a really steep embankment right here going up to the road and the post that has the bracket on it. So I have to put a culvert in here down on the bottom and cover it. But I was thinking, since I got to bring the ground up here, see, because the ditch has to be 3 feet deep from the pole over there all the way up to where the transformer's going up by that container. Well, if I make it 3 feet deep all the way here, I'm going to end up having to go up 15 feet to that pole, and that's not going to fly. So I have to build the ground up here. But before I can do that, I have to put in a culvert, which I have. But I was thinking, since I got to put the culvert in down here, why not make use of a bunch of those old diesel tires to lock the culvert into place and cover them up with dirt and rock, and then when I get up high enough where I'm getting close to within 3 feet of that pole, I can switch back to dirt, and then once it's all done, I can dig a 3-foot ditch along here and tie into that ditch, and everything will line up. I don't know. I'm not a professional engineer, construction guy, anything. I'm just trying to get this done. And the reason things are taking us so long is because, you know, each project that we come up with, we have to come up with the funds to do that project. So I just sent Jamie off in the Bullfrog 59 GMC dump truck to get some rock, and I'm going to put those culverts over there where I want them, over there. And then I'm going to drag a whole bunch of tires over here that I've been wondering what to do with anyway, and I'm going to lock the culvert into place. Hopefully I'll have that all set up by the time she gets back with the first load. I'll dump it on top of it, we'll build it up for a little while, and then switch to dirt so I can continue my ditch. I'll be back. We got to have electricity. drove by with the Bullfrog dump truck with our first load of rock. So you can see how I'm kind of doing this. I'm not going to go crazy with the tires, but I want to put one layer down, so I got to go get 2 more tires for the other side, and then we'll dump the first load on top of that, and I'll fill in the tires, and then I'll go get another set of tires to lock it in even further, and that'll hold my culvert in place. Let's see where Jamie's at. Here she comes. That old dump truck's really served us well. All the old equipment has, you know. And the Hop 2's 60 years old, so we can understand. He did a good job, though. He's done a lot of work around here. Jamie loves that airport. She loves that dump truck. You see the way she smiles when I say, hey, you want to go get us some rock? Yeah, a good old dump truck and a good woman. Can't beat that. Jamie's going after her 3rd load. We're making some progress. Yeah, this is kind of the last obstacle we've been facing on getting the electrical in. And this is the only way I can think to get it done. Kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I always wanted a driveway at the front of the property, right in the middle. And the county gave me the go-ahead to put the culvert in there, so that kind of gets that part done already. There goes Jamie right there. The Bullfrog. 3rd load today. Annie, stay close to Dad. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Good girl. But I've got the first 2 loads spread out. And we'll get this one on there. Starting to get where you can see it's building up to what I need to do. So we'll just keep building this up right here until it gets up there by the pole where we need to. Anna, come on. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Stay by Dad. We'll just keep building it up until we get up there where my bracket is on the pole, and go down 3 feet from there and come on back across the top of that culvert and tie into my ditch right there. Anna, come on. Bullfrog's been running pretty good today. Had to put a fresh deep cycle battery in him, but that's because we haven't run him for a few months. Other than that, he's doing great. Good old dump truck. Jamie does pretty good driving that dump truck. She likes it. I don't know how many loads it'll take to get this done, but you got to start somewhere, right? She's always smiling when she's driving that thing. Alright, I'll back this up and load it. We'll get her back on the road. Maybe we can get 4 loads today. What?
I met somebody else pulled over as he turned on South Maxburg, flagging me over. I thought I did something wrong. I'm like, hello? He's like, do you have But anyways, his name's Shorty. He owns the logging company on the right side on the way to Cole.
Oh, cool.
He wants me to deliver gravel for him in about a month or so. That's
Awesome. In one day. Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
God answers prayer, honey.
I know.
He's awesome. the beaver pond and the rapids, honey.
Okay. We got Sawtooth is busy over here, look.
To show them your heart-shaped rocks that you're always collecting.
Why?
Because they're kind of cute.
Hearts. That's because love wins. You always laugh at me. Love does win. I don't care what you say. Love wins. Well, wool. Wool.
All right. Classic truck rescue. Good day out at the classic truck ranch. You're a silly
My
woman.
grandpa with big eyes.
You are a silly, silly woman.
So you're a sillier man.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's what keeps me young.
No, I keep you young. Because I'm young. I am young.
I will get that. I'll get that. I will get it. Very ferocious.